For most of human history, the sky has been a symbol of stability. Day follows night. But there is one scenario in which the sky itself becomes the greatest threat to life on Earth. A nuclear war would not simply end cities, it would begin a chain reaction that could reshape the entire planet. In the opening minutes of a nuclear conflict, hundreds, perhaps thousands, of missiles would be launched across continents. Each one travels faster than the speed of sound. Within minutes, major cities vanish. The immediate effects are almost beyond comprehension. A flash, brighter than the sun. Temperatures hotter than the surface of a star. Buildings collapse. Shadows burn into the ground. But for those outside the blast zones, the real danger is only just beginning. As firestorms consume entire cities, they release vast quantities of smoke, thick, black soot, rising high into the atmosphere, higher than clouds, higher than weather itself. And once it reaches this altitude, it cannot easily come back down. In the hours that follow, radioactive dust, known as fallout, begins to spread. Carried by the wind, it settles across vast areas, often far from where the explosions occurred. It is invisible, silent, and deadly. But here, something surprising happens. Radiation does not remain at peak levels for long. Within hours, it begins to drop. Within days, it falls dramatically. Those who find shelter, underground or behind thick walls, may survive this phase. And after a few weeks, it may become possible to step outside again, but the world they return to will not be the one they left. Because the greatest danger of nuclear war is not the explosions themselves, it is what happens next. The smoke rising from burning cities spreads across the globe, forming a dark layer in the upper atmosphere. This layer blocks sunlight, not completely, but enough. Temperatures begin to fall, seasons shift, the growing of food becomes uncertain. This is what scientists call a nuclear winter, a world where the sun still exists, but its warmth no longer reaches us. Whether this happens and depends on scale. A limited conflict may not produce enough smoke to affect the entire planet, but a large-scale war involving many cities could push enough soot into the atmosphere to cool the Earth for months or even years. The more cities that burn, the darker the sky becomes. In such a world, survival becomes a different challenge. Not radiation, but hunger. With less sunlight, crops struggle to grow. Harvests fail. Global food systems collapse. The world grows colder, dimmer, quieter. Humanity does not disappear overnight, but it becomes fragile. Communities shrink, resources become everything, and life, once taken for granted, must be rebuilt piece by piece. Some scientists believe that certain regions may fare better than others, places far from major targets, with stable climates and strong agricultural potential. New Zealand is often mentioned. Its isolation and surrounding oceans may reduce the severity of atmospheric effects. Not untouched, but less affected. A place where the sky may remain just a little brighter. In the end, a nuclear war would not simply destroy the world. It would change it. The sky would still be there, the Earth would still turn, but the balance that has sustained life for millennia would be broken, and humanity would face its greatest challenge yet. Not how to survive the blast, but how to survive the silence that follows.